The city Mumbai, previously known as Bombay, is the capital of the Indian state Maharashtra. It is also known for its famous movie industry, Bollywood. Mumbai is the most populated city in India, with more than 20 million people. Despite this, Mumbai is the wealthiest city and has the highest GDP in India. Mumbai is known for being the central communication and financial city of India. Mumbai is situated at the western coast of India, known as the Kannan. It rests at the mouth of the river Alice. It is the amalgamation of 7 islands located in the Arabian Sea. Mumbai's climate is of a tropical nature, thus being very hot and humid through most of the year. It experiences spring from December to February, summer from March to June, and close to the end of June until September, the monsoon season begins. The monsoon season brings heavy winds and rains, resulting in a high possibility of floods. The post-monsoon season soon follows in the months of October and November. In this video, we will look at different ways in which we can alleviate the carbon emissions in Mumbai. We'll do this by using the Stabilisation Wedges Gameboard. The Stabilisation Wedges is a method used to look at the major carbon emitters and find a solution to cut down the emissions. The gameboard consists of 8 triangles, each 1/8 or 1 billion tons of carbon emitted annually. Transport. Due to Mumbai's large population, one can expect a large percentage of residents making use of roads in their personal vehicles. This not only results in massive traffic congestion, but also large emission of CO2. The congestion resulting in prolonging of travelling time, resulting in an increase of carbon emissions. Thus, a possible wedge is to alleviate the emissions by improving the transportation systems, such as the infrastructure of trains and also buses. Wind electricity. Many countries use coal-burning power plants as their main source of energy generation. This leads to large amounts of pollution as it gravely contributes to global warming. A solution for this is the implementation of wind turbines. Wind turbines are not only environmentally friendly, but also cost effective. Solar electricity. Mumbai's hot climate makes it an ideal geographical area for the installation of solar panels as a source of energy generation. Mumbai is the most in need of such a project as it is responsible for most of the energy consumption in Maharashtra. Investing in solar energy would result in decreased tariffs on electricity in Mumbai. It would not only be a cleaner option but also a cost-effective approach. The aim for Mumbai would be to generate approximately 10% of its electricity through means of cleaner and renewable energy sources such as wind turbines and solar panels. Forest storage. Deforestation is a major problem and contribution to global warming and climate. Forest serves as large natural carbon sinks for excess CO2 in the atmosphere. The loss of these carbon sinks results in an increase in excess CO2 in the atmosphere. A way to solve this would be to increase afforestation, while decreasing deforestation to half of its current rate. Afforestation can be achieved by planting new trees and allowing them to flourish in a protected area. Also, roof gardens on tall buildings are very effective. Soil storage. The removal of natural vegetation for agricultural and crop fields cause the reduction of the soil carbon content. Unethical agricultural practices, such as the wrong ploughing technique instead of ploughing along contour lines, can diminish the soil's carbon content. A forest garden, more commonly referred to as permaforestry, can be implemented. These gardens are self-sustaining and produce a large yield production, resulting in less time and money spent on maintenance and improving the soil carbon content. Building efficiency. This is by using more energy efficient strategies in building, such as energy efficient building material. Buildings consume large quantities of electricity for heating, cooling and lighting purposes. The city should implement incentives in order to keep energy consumption of buildings to a minimum. Companies can reduce energy consumption and save on high costs through replacing current air conditioning and heating systems, which are environmentally friendly systems. Waste minimization. Poor waste minimization systems results in large contributions to economic losses and climate change. The lack of planning in this section leads to large landfills with decomposing waste, where methane, CH4, is often released. However, Mumbai's large waste generation results in great opportunities for the city and its people, as recycling waste generates both capital and jobs. Investing in a more sophisticated waste disposal system and recycling will decrease the greenhouse effects. Education. Increasing the awareness of climate change in Mumbai is extremely vital. Many Mumbaiites are unaware and uninformed about climate change. The more affluent households tend to be more energy hungry than poorer households. The CO2 emissions per capita are 16 times more in urban areas as in rural. It is important to make people aware of their lifestyles and the effects of it on climate change. It is proven that with an increase in awareness, there is an increase in the consumption of cleaner fuel sources. There is a drastic increase in Mumbai's climate each year. In hopes to avoid the turning point of climate change, it would be wise for the city to implement the stabilization wedges in order to reduce CO2 emissions for the future. These solutions will be of a great economical boost to the city, while also allowing for a cleaner and sustainable city.